Hey there, I'm Jason Peacock, and this is my review of Memoir 44. And am I wrong, or does this guy not look like Charlie Sheen on the cover? It's a light game, 2 players, plays in, once it's all set up, anywhere between 15 minutes and half an hour, 20 minutes per round. And it's recommended you play match play, where you take turns being the Axis and allies. It's 2 players, which is a big reason why I got it, because I can play with my wife. Where? Yep.
Thanks for that.
With the hedgerows, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 dice. She does enjoy this game. She might not be the biggest war game fan, but she likes this. It's from Days of Wonder, designed by Richard Borg. And you know going into a Days of Wonder game that the components are going to be top-notch, and that is no exception here. So you're either the Axis on one side, allies on the other. You're playing a scenario-based campaign. It'll tell you where all the little towns or villages or forests or rivers or hedgerows go. You place it on the map accordingly, and you get the little historical background of that particular mission. So I like the history lesson it gives you, and it tells you who goes first and how many command cards you get. The command cards, the bread and butter of the game. If you're the Axis and you get 6 command cards, you play one and then you draw one. And command cards will give you a different section of the board to play from. You can move 2 units on your left flank, 2 units center flank. That's basic. 1, 2, or 3 on one of your ranks, and then you get the special card like move out, any 4 infantry units, air bomb, that kind of thing. So tactic cards, command cards. Things I like about the game is it's light, easy to teach, maybe possibly get someone into war games if they're not sure about it. I can play it with my wife. She'll win most of the time, really. Components are great. Theme is great. Plays fast. The thing that I don't like about this game is that it's got a little bit too high of a luck to strategy rating for my liking. I mean, I like strategy luck ratios. It's what makes games fun. I haven't always felt that way. I started out in grade school loving chess, playing that right up into adulthood before I got into other board games. And I held on to the belief that the better player should always win, right? My brain versus your brain. But I've changed that thinking, and board games, the most important thing for them to do is to be fun. So I definitely like having a certain luck factor, because it's nice for a newbie to have a chance at winning. There's 16 scenarios in the book. We're up to number 10 now. The further along you go, the more tactics are employed. Now, there are tactics in this game. There is strategy to moving around, playing the cards at the right time. But on the other hand, if you're just rolling extremely bad and can't hit water, if you fell out of a boat, it doesn't matter how tactical you are, you're gonna lose. The game winning objectives usually consist of winning 4, 5, or 6 medals, which is as simple as eliminating a unit. You either have 3 tanks, 2 artillery, or 4 infantry, with a few exceptions to that. Or maybe holding a town. You get to have a victory marker while you're holding that town. The The thing that I would prefer is I don't really like how you're set up and it's pretty much bam, roll dice, start shooting right away. But that can be fixed in the Breakthrough expansion where you actually have a longer board. And that's more my style. I haven't played it yet, but I know that that's what I want. And when you start at your one end and you've got to maneuver to the battle instead of already being at the battle. There's a little bit of that, like on the reverse side of the board here, double-sided board, you get the ocean, sand, grass side. And this represents the boats coming in and offloading, the D-Day invasion, Omaha Beach, Sword Beach, that sort of thing. You're starting in the water, and you are moving out while the machine guns are picking you away. So they got a little bit of that, but I think the Breakthrough is more my speed. And there's a lot of expansions. There's troop expansion, there's desert board, winter board. So if you like the concept and you're having fun, I'm happy that there's a lot more out there I get my teeth around. And I do plan on getting a bunch of the things available for this game. The base game itself, you get hours and hours of play with that. And I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. However, I feel with some of the expansions, that number could be higher, a 9.5 or a 10. It's a winner in my book, and if you're even interested in this kind of game, I give it my full recommendation. If you want to hear a review on any expansions, just post your comments below, or if there's a game out there you want me to review for you, post your comments then as well. Until then, keep gaming, everyone.